we've got Sophie Clark from the British Stock Cars, or F1 Stock Cars as they are on the timetable. First of all, Soph, welcome to Convoy in the Park.
Thank you very much. We're delighted to be here. We really are. It's fantastic.
What brought this collaboration around?
Well, Stuart Oliver is a friend of Darren Clark's, who races one of our cars, and Darren does a lot of radiators for him. And there's been a connection there. And then I met Stuart a few months ago up at Buxton Raceway, and we had a chat, and he said, "Do you want to do it?" And he's like, "Well, yeah." And here we are.
It's funny because when you spend so much time around the one championship like I do, it feels strange to think that racing drivers have lives outside of the British trucks. Like, wait, they go to other race circuits on other weekends? Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's this is our one of 3 weekends off. From March to November, we run every weekend, and it just fell this weekend. But obviously, that has the flip where some drivers can't do it because they've actually got to do some gardening or go on
life,
holiday.
live life, families.
It's weird. That doesn't normally happen.
The lower priority things.
That's it. That's it.
So, tell us more about then the British stock cars. Now, we had some classic British stock cars down at the live action arena at American Speed Fest at Brands Hatch not too long ago. What's the F1 about? Tell us about the cars.
Well, Formula 1 stock cars have been going since 1954. We run on short ovals all over the UK. We're also racing Holland. So we've been going a long time. Obviously, things have changed, things have moved on, but we run on short ovals. So local to here, we've got Hensford Hills Raceway, we've got Buxton Raceway, and we race on tarmac and we race on shale as well.
Oh right, okay. So is there much change in the setup for the cars, or is there much change available for the cars?
Well, when you swap from tarmac to shale, we've got a few drivers that have got one car, and there's quite a bit of change between it. So most drivers have got 2 cars, or they just run on the shale, or they just run on the tarmac. So, but it can be done. A dual car can be done.
That's a lot of work by the sounds of it, though.
Yeah, it's just labour intensive, really. So
what kind of speeds are we looking at? What's the engines that we've got in them? Are they all different? I mean, of course, they look quite different to your average racing car, don't they?
Well, they're all purpose-built for a start. It's not a road car that's been turned into a racing car. They're all purpose-built chassis. They run a V8 Chevy. It's unlimited, you know, so whereas certain other formulas are limited on power, this is unlimited. So these are the top dogs of the oval racing world.
Oh, wow. So the more power you can get out of your car, essentially, the better you'll do in the championship.
Yeah, it's not all down to power. That is a main factor, obviously, but because we're running on such short ovals, you've got to have the setup of the car, because you can have all the power in the world, but if it won't turn left, you're not going around the track.
It's those 2 ends, isn't it? That you're getting around those and getting back up to speed, ready for the next one.
Exactly. Setup is key in these.
And how many have you actually got here with you this weekend?
We've got 10 cars, and we've also got the 2-seater car here who's doing demonstrations. So at a normal race meeting, we're 40 to 50 cars. We've got big championships coming up. We've got the World Final coming up at Northampton. We've got over 120 cars at that one. So it varies.
So we've actually got a map over here of all of your meetings. So we said we've got Northampton coming up, which is of course not in the north of the country, although it sounds like it. It's just in the South Midlands, isn't it?
South Midlands, yeah. So that's our big World Final weekend, 8th, 9th and 10th of September. And we've got over 50 Dutch coming over for that, because we've got good ties with the Netherlands.
So there's a lot of cars at these things. Do you have any support races, or is it all just stock cars all weekend?
We do have support formulas. On the Friday night we'll run the 2-litre saloons, and then on the Sunday we run the BriSCA Formula 2s, which are the smaller brothers of these.
Right, I see. Fantastic. So this is your season finale, you said?
Oh, this is the World Final. So
that's the World Final, sorry. World Final.
Yeah, we've got drivers coming over from New Zealand as well for that, and that's the race for the gold top. So all our aerofoils have got different colours on, and that's grades. So it's how we start the races. But that is the race for the gold, and then the race for the silver is your points, which is season long.
Wow, there sounds like a lot of maths involved in your championship.
You have to be Carol Borderman some days.
This is insane. 50 cars, just basic 50 cars, then some more 50 cars, and then there's like gold top and red top. I mean, it's like milk. You can get very confused which milk to buy as well, really.
A lot of different tops.
A lot. So if we want to watch this when we're not at the Convoy event, where would we be looking to view this online, or obviously just come to the circuits?
Yeah, come to the circuits. You can't beat live, can you?
No,
You've got to be trackside. However, some events are live streamed, but if you follow us on social media, we update it. There's videos going on most weeks, so yeah.
And it looks like we can find that at BSCDAF1.
That's it.
Wow, that's a mouthful. British Stock Car Drivers Association.
There you go.
What's the
F1.
F1?
Come on.
I failed miserably. Never mind.
Losing the time.
I know. I'm not a professional. I don't know why you're even talking to me. The camera's not even filming. Right, Sophie, thank you very much for joining us. We look forward to getting you out on the live action arena very shortly, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend.
We will. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much for joining us.
So it's a free weekend for BriSCA Formula 1 stock cars, but it isn't. They've been invited to Convoy in the park at Donnington Park Raceway to feature in the live action arena. Over 2 days, the Formula 1 stock cars have certainly entertained the crowds. I'm going to chat to a few of the drivers who've been competing. So we're at Donington with Bobby Griffin. Bobby, you've been here for 2 days.
Hi, yeah, 2 days, yep.
Have you enjoyed it?
It's been brilliant, yeah. It's great to get out there and get more people watching the sport and hopefully get some more fans.
Because this is quite obviously a brand new thing for stock cars to come to this event over the weekend. There's huge amounts of people here, and I've only been here today. And you guys go out and there's just a massive crowd of people watching.
Yeah, that's it. Well, they're all like-minded people. They're into trucks, they're racing as well. So it's our kind of people.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah.
So
So why did you? Because you've got trucks, haven't you? Is that kind of why you thought actually I want to come and support it?
Yeah, that's it. Well, we were coming with Mercedes stand. They'd invited us. We got a couple of tickets, and then Sophie had mentioned it. So I said, yeah, we'll bring the car along and have a bit of fun.
Did she just mention it, or was it a bit more than mentioning?
Oh, well, I'll let her tell you that.
And it is a demonstration. The track was quite big, but you and Derek have been having a bit of a stock car race.
Yeah, well, I need to teach him a thing or two, don't I?
Is that it?
So, yeah.
But he said the other way round.
Oh, right, okay. We'll see it next one.
Yes, absolutely. And obviously people can walk in the pits and like chat. Have you had much kind of interest, people asking questions?
Yeah, there's a few come up and not knowing anything to do it, and then there's been a lot of fans that do come every week.
Yeah.
So it's been a good mixture of people. So hopefully we'll pick a few people up. And
I think because Long Eaton is literally 20 minutes down the road, and I guess there's some people that may have gone to Long Eaton to watch stock cars and
yeah,
thought,
that's it. Well, there's some people similar age to Derek, they've been round and they were. They were telling them about the good old days and stuff. So I said, come and have a look. It's still good old days now.
Yeah,
so.
absolutely.
Yep.
Good. Well, enjoy. You've got a couple more events. Sun's out.
Yep.
Is it tricky when it was raining though? That was because I came and it was raining.
Yeah, I've had a couple of spin outs.
I saw that. Sorry.
No, it is. It's a slippy track.
Yeah.
I've got no excuses
No.
really.
And obviously, going back a few bits, just stock car related. Skegness, bit of an impact to Skegness.
Yeah.
All good now, all fixed.
Yeah, the car was a mess. I'd like to thank Pete and Jordan. They put some big hours into it. We had two new chassis rails from the bulkhead forward, and they pulled it out of the bag for me. Got it to Hendersford for the British.
Yeah.
We didn't even have time to paint it, but we got it there. It wasn't quite right, so we got some decent speed in the final. Got up there, but just got took out later on. But we went practicing at Skegness before Buxton. Got it set up nice and it felt good. And
third.
That's it. Got third in the semi. Good results in the heat, and then they won the final. So it was back to where it was.
Yes. And
Not back, but maybe better.
Yeah. Are you doing Venray?
Yeah, that's it. That's the plan.
Yeah.
So.
Good. And then it's all eyes on world final.
Yep, that's it.
Which is not far away.
No, that's it. We've already got it in our sights, so
good.
Planning and all the.
Yeah, because we spoke a couple of years ago, Bradford World Final. You're kind of up there,
Yep.
and then you're kind of up there again this year. So
yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, we've been at the sharp end for the last couple of years, so it's nice to be there, and because it is the one that everybody wants.
Yeah.
So it's good to be up that way. Just try and get one more for next year. This year.
Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy racing with Derek.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the day.
Cheers. Thank you.
So with Derek and Suzanne Fairhurst, both of you have been very important this weekend. You first.
Thank you very much.
No, absolutely. You've been out in a stock car again.
Yeah. Well, obviously it was a bit of a last-minute decision, obviously to try and get here, which obviously hopefully we would have got more cars.
Yeah.
We realised a lot of people are getting ready for Venray, so it ties the weekend up for them. I'm lucky that we still have this car by Wes Goodwin that's still in the back of us.
Yeah.
Made it available and we brought it down.
And have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. It's
some stock car races with Bobby.
Yeah, it's not the stock car race as we know it. We're trying to do a bit of a show and not really crash into each other really and get the speed that we normally would get up to. But yeah, it's good. It's good that you've got them people that probably haven't seen us before looking at the cars, and if it fetches a few more fans through the doors and we get more people watching us, that'll be good.
Yeah. Suzanne, Sophie tells me you've been very important in
I?
helping. Yeah, have you? But the thing is,
I don't know. I've just been here. I've been here. Moral support.
Yeah, but like Derek says, you've got a lot of new people, and it's important to showcase stock cars to people that maybe not seen it.
Fixture lists and things, telling them nearest venues and things.
So have you had a lot of people come over and like ask about it and so on?
Yeah, like the old Bellevue. I used to go there, and Oh, there's Bradford's still going, there's Sheffield's still going, there's wherever's still going. So
What has amazed us this weekend is some of the people that have come up.
Yeah.
They are stock car people that don't realise that
It's still
places
going.
like Bradford and that have come back on.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Because this is a new I mean, I'd never heard about this. I live 15 minutes down the road, and Sophie's like, we're doing this weekend, and I'm amazed at how many people are here. But it's almost like like-minded people, isn't it, that like racing and trucks and...
Wheels.
Yes, yeah.
Wheels.
Motor race in general, isn't it?
Yeah,
But like, it's
absolutely.
nice to see showcase our stuff here
Yeah.
as well. It'd be nice if we get some more cars, but if it happens again next year, possibly, you'll get more cars and you might get more people, obviously, going on the bandwagon.
Yeah, so it feels a bit like NEC, where you've it started off a bit small and then it's kind of grown, hasn't it? And like stock cars are integral, and potentially this is another thing where we can go, let's showcase what stock cars are.
That's right, yeah.
Good.
Definitely.
Good. Thank you both very much.
No problem. Well, hopefully it'll be Lee next time and not me.
What? I like Lee as well.
Yeah,
I like you two as well.
He's just busy at the minute.
He's in the monster truck right
Today
now.
watching it with his son, but
He's played on the kiddie monster truck.
hopefully next year we'll get him out and he'll be a bit faster than me.
Well, I spoke to this. Is he having a nice time? He said, yeah, I've been on the monster truck.
Yeah.
Good. How much is it?
Yeah.
£10.
£10.
Bargain.
There you go. Bargain. Bargain down.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
So in the sunshine with Nigel. Nigel, hello.
Beautiful now.
Beautiful day.
Beautiful, the rain's gone.
I know, I got here this morning, so I keep telling everybody I was on holiday yesterday, flew back last night, especially
you?
for this event, and I got here this morning, it's chucking down the rain, I'm like, what am I doing?
Well,
What am I
come back
doing?
for, I know.
But it's beautiful, it's beautiful.
I know, I've been about, the last 3 weekends I've been out. I've been out to Autocross last week, the game fair the week before, and every weekend it's rained, so that's how English summer for us, isn't it?
You were out there yesterday.
Yes, I did yesterday and Jake's doing today, because Jake was at football yesterday, he's got season tickets for Coventry,
Yeah.
and then he spoke to Sophie in the week, and he says, oh Dad, what about you do Saturday, I'll do Sunday,
Yeah.
so that's how it came about.
It's a great event. What's your thoughts?
Fantastic, it's fantastic. We're trying to promote the sport and
Yeah.
help with the F1 promotions.
Yeah, have you had a walk round? Have you been
Yeah,
over
been all
there?
round, been all round.
There seems so many people here.
A lot of families as well, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of wives and kids and families. I think the truck racing is the truck racing along with the truck show is what sport people.
Yeah.
There's fun
But
fairs here. And
Yeah, I was talking to Derek and Suzanne, and they said it's kind of like-minded people. So they kind of it's a good audience to sell stock cars to. If you
I
like.
hope so. Well, as Sophie said earlier, maybe we get the cars in the car park next year rather than
Yeah.
the back end of these pits where we are. We've
Yeah.
moved down a bit.
But baby steps, and maybe it'll progress and become an annual thing. And thoughts?
I think it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Anything we can do to promote F1
Yeah.
stock cars, that's what we're trying to do.
Have you been doing your video blog?
Yeah, of course.
Good.
Doing every week. And that's the only reason I'm here, really, so I've got some content for my blog for this week.
Is that what it is? I did wonder.
I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I'm going to have to jump on a plane and play Pause of Benray just so I have some content next week.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Loving it.
Cheers.
Thanks, everyone.
at Donington with Chris Lloyd. It's
Hello.
a pleasure to see you.
It's about time, isn't it, to be honest?
Well, you did the show earlier on this year, like the static show.
Yes.
And you've done this show. Are you like a showman? Is that what it is?
Well, it looks like it. It looks like a showpiece I am now. But yeah, well, basically we did the show.
Yeah.
Car was near enough already.
Yeah.
Took it to Skegness for a practice. 6 laps, engine oil everywhere. So obviously, throw stones
I
out.
know they are. They're just children.
It's just terrible. It's terrible. Like, it's just terrible. But yeah, so that was that really.
Yeah.
I had to have the engine out, have it all redone, and this come today. Sophie contacted me. Great time to do it, so I can run it in, and fingers crossed.
This is your closest track now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm only 4 mile away from here. Absolutely brilliant. And I was late.
And how is it when you're racing around? Is it like a stock car track out there?
Yeah, honestly,
yeah,
it's proper. It's really grippy.
Right.
It really is grippy. And you know what? In hindsight, it'd be lovely for them to make an oval there.
Yeah.
Because that is a wasted load of ground.
Is it?
You know, they don't put much on it at all, to be honest. And this has worked for me. It's worked, and I think people and the spectators on the bank are all turning round and they're all watching these things go round, which is good because you're getting a different fan base. You're getting stuff from people with truck racing, you know, and it's good.
Yeah, good.
Fingers crossed.
And car's working okay?
Car's working brilliant. Just had a bit of residue oil on the top, so I thought, oh no, but it takes nothing. So yeah, all good. So.
And when are you planning on being out proper?
Next week, hopefully Skegness for a day. Set it all up, make sure everything's all right, and then whenever the next meeting is, I'm out.
And if not, we've got the live action in January, so you can always just book in for that.
I can just be a showman all the time, can't I?
It's lovely to talk to you, and
Brilliant.
the sun shining. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Eddie Collins, Donington.
Donington.
You've come today?
Yeah, I've come today only. Come for the sun.
Yeah, okay.
But it's not arrived, is it?
Is that because you went to Buxton in the rain and it like absolutely threw it down?
I thought I'd balance it out by coming, having, t-shirt and well, pretty wet at Buxton, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So in terms of a racetrack, you've been out 2 times?
3. Skeggy.
No, here today.
Today.
Yeah,
3 times. Yeah. Something different, innit?
Yeah.
It's nice to give back, sort of thing, and promote the sport. Everyone helps, sort of thing. Yeah.
And what's it like racing around?
It's alright. It's good fun, innit? It's a bit of seat time, sort of thing. You kind of get a bit more chance to have a bit of car control and a bit of sideways, and because when you go out on track, it's serious, isn't it?
Yes.
Sort of thing. So yeah, it's nice to do the other sort of side of racing. Yeah.
And then have you had much interaction from kind of like people watching? Because it seems very popular what we've been doing.
Yeah, there's been a fair few people coming over and showing interest, sort of thing, which is why we're here, innit? That's what it's about, sort of thing. So
you do like promoting stock cars. You talk about that a lot. You like to promote stock cars.
Yeah, well, I think every driver should, sort of thing. We go to like local car shows occasionally when we're invited, and it's our livelihood, isn't it, at the end of the day, and we need to keep it alive, and so I feel like giving back's an important thing to do.
And you spoke to Sky Martin.
Yeah, that was an interesting one up at Sherburn. It was wandering around in one of the rooms.
Yes.
We were wandering around and we says, you're getting car, sort of thing, and God, he's an eccentric bloke, so his brain went on to it next as you were talking to him, and you could see like you were telling him one question and he's going again, and like, wow, he's such an intelligent bloke, sort of thing. But yeah, we're a real character to meet, sort of thing.
I think he's fascinating to watch. When I've seen him talking, he's so passionate about what he's talking about.
Yeah, of course he is. Well, at the end of the day, I think you've got to be passionate about what you do. I bore people to death about what I do at work. Tea bags. It's amazing. I can tell you so much about tea bags and cardboard that you don't want to know, sort of thing.
Do you remember that, Sophie? No.
I've learnt about packaging for the first time ever, and I go down, aisling, and I'm looking at all these boxes like this, and it's just like,
what do you do?
So we make custom machinery.
Yeah.
So we've got like an Amazon machine that put labels on packages.
Right,
a Yorkshire tea line which assembles bags into boxes, boxes into bigger boxes.
Right.
We've got a big robotic palletizer. We do any custom machinery for any automation needs, sort of thing. So
that is interesting.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
You're passionate about that.
I absolutely love it to bits. It's good though. I don't see how you can do a job that you can't enjoy. I love it, and it's what keeps me alive, and it keeps me going. So, yeah.
You need to go on track for your next event. Thank you so much.
It's all right.
And great you supporting today.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers, buddy.